Hi, we are launching the course for UGC-NET and JRF. So I will explain you what is UGC-NET and what is JRF. Okay, how does the exam look like? I will cover everything, and in our videos we are going to cover the entire subject. Okay, the entire course for UGC-NET, and it is available on the website ravindrababuravula.in. If you want to register, you can register. Already some subjects are recorded and then they are available, and some live classes are going on. Apart from that, even more recorded classes will be available, and we will be able to finish the syllabus on time. Okay. So what is the preparation strategy? How should you prepare is you should see the previous year question papers and attend our test series. Along with the course, there will be a test series as well. We will give you the entire questions in a test series. You can practice them, and you have to know the question types and follow the syllabus. Now, what is UGC NET JRF? So, UGC means University Grants Commission National Eligibility Test Junior Research Fellow, right? So, UGC is a body under Ministry of Education that sets higher education standards. So, basically it comes under Ministry of Education. Now, why is this exam useful? You can take entrance in PG or PhD, or you can become an assistant professor, or you can become a junior research fellow. See, when you attempt the exam, if you are in top 6%, okay, let us say 100 people have written and you are in top 6, then you will get the eligibility to become assistant professor. And if you are in top 1 to 2%, then you will get the eligibility to become junior research fellow, and you can join any organization, government organization, as a researcher. Okay. Initially, for the first 2 years, you will be called junior research fellow, right? You have to be in top 1 to 2%. Okay. And I have earlier, many people have taken our courses and they got into JRF and this NET. Okay. Net. So what is UGC net versus GATE? So basically there is a change in the fellowship. Generally you will not get fellowship. Uh, See, if you are going to IITs or NITs through GATE, then the institutes are going to pay you. But here in JRF and NET, the government is going to pay you fellowships. Even if you are doing research in state organizations or central organizations, you will be paid fellowship. Okay. That is the difference. And it is paper is almost similar to GATE only, right? And net versus JRF. What is net? Top 6% can get assistant professors and can become assistant professors, and top 1 to 2% can become JRFs, junior research fellows. Okay. So one thing that you have to observe here is, for both the exams, net and JRF, there is only one exam. Both of them are combined. Okay. And the second thing that you have to understand is, when you take JRF, your score is valid for 3 years. Within 3 years, you can join anywhere and you can get fellowship. And if you don't apply within 3 years, your score is invalid or it expires. Okay. And then the fellowship amounts are like this. One more point that you have to remember is, if you have to become an assistant professor through a NET, you have to definitely complete your master's degree. Then only you are eligible, right? But for JRF, even with BTech, you can write the exam and you can be qualified for JRF fellowship. Only thing is, for JRF there is age limit. So within, you should be under 30 in order to become a junior research fellow. And for NET, there is no age limit. Anyone can write the NET exam anytime. Okay. So coming to JRF fellowship, it is 37,000. Okay. Every month you will get 37,000 for the first 2 years. After 2 years, you will be promoted to senior research fellow, where you will get 42,000 per month. Okay. There will be no exam. So the organization in which you are doing research or PhD, they will review your work and they will just give you the eligibility to become SRF. So once you become SRF, the stipend per month is going to increase to 42,000, the fellowship, right? And you will get the stipend or the fellowship only for 5 years duration. Within 5 years, you should finish your research if you are doing PhD, or if you are doing some work in the research organizations, you have to finish 5 years. Mostly once you are a researcher in some organization, they will take you into the job after 5 years mostly, or you can apply for other jobs which are into research. Okay. And apart from this stipend, you will also be given HRA, house rent allowance for your house rent, and this varies from city to city because the cost of living in some cities is high and in some cities it is low, so it varies from city to city, right? And you will also be given a contingency grant of around 10 to 20,000 per year. Okay. And what is SRF? SRF is just you complete your JRF for 2 years, you'll become SRF. Okay, and your stipend will increase. Now exam pattern, there are going to be 150 questions and the duration is 180 minutes, 3 hours. In 3 hours, you should finish 150 questions. So don't worry, you will be able to cover it. Questions will be very simple generally. And each question is 2 marks. There is no negative marking, so you can answer the entire paper confidently, right? And the paper is broken down into two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is common for everyone and paper 2 depends on your discipline. For example, computer science will have a separate paper for paper 2. Now in paper 1, this is the syllabus. Okay, you can just go in Google out what is the syllabus for UGC-NET for paper 1. You will see it in a detailed way. And for paper 2, this is the entire syllabus related to computer science, which we are going to cover in video lectures. Okay, so we are going to provide you video lectures. Along with the video lectures, we are also going to provide you test series. Okay, and also doubt support will be there. Okay, so most of the courses are taught by me and some of the courses are taught by other faculty, but don't worry, the quality will be the best. And earlier also, people who have taken UGC-NET from us, they have got very good marks. Okay, almost everyone qualified and they are into top 6%. So there are a lot of people like that. Okay, so thank you everyone. Okay, please join the course if you are preparing for UGC-NET.